Chapter 1. The Union Parliament. Introduction. In this lesson, we will learn about the Union Legislature. Meaning of the federal setup in India. First, Lok Sabha. Term, composition, qualifications for membership, parliamentary procedures, a brief idea of sessions, quorum, question hour, adjournment, and no confidence motion. Speaker, election, and functions. Second, Rajya Sabha. Composition, qualifications for membership, election, term, presiding officer. Powers and functions of Union Parliament, legislative, financial, judicial, electoral, amendment of the Constitution, control over executive, exclusive powers of the two houses. Federal setup in India. The Constitution of India has provided for a federal system of government, though the term federation has nowhere been used in the Constitution. In a federal system of government, all the administrative powers are divided between the central and the state governments by the Constitution, and both are supreme within their respective spheres. The state governments are not the agents of the central government, nor do they draw their authority from it. On the other hand, both the central and state governments draw their authority from the same constitution. India has opted for a federal system of government, though with a strong unitary bias. Importance of federal setup. First, India is a large country with 29 states and 7 union territories. It is not possible in the Indian federal system for the states to break away as a separate unit from the Union of India. This is essential for maintaining the unity and integrity of India. Second, a federal system is the only system suitable to a country like India, consisting of various types of people. This is of utmost importance if India is to be saved from separatist forces fighting for fragmentation and provincialism of the country. Third, there is a division of legislative and administrative powers between the union and the state governments, and none of them could violate the limitations imposed by the Constitution. The Supreme Court stands at the head of judiciary to safeguard this distribution of powers and to prevent any action which violates the limitations imposed by the Constitution. Fourth, the states have been given the right to participate in the functioning of the government. India has a bicameral legislature, that is, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. The Rajya Sabha mainly comprises representatives of the states. Fifth, no system of federation can be successful unless both the union and the states have adequate financial resources to enable them to discharge their duties. The Constitution of India has made provisions for the distribution of revenues between the centre and the states. This distribution has ensured equitable distribution of the financial resources between the two units.
अगर आप अपने सिलेबस के सारे चैप्टर्स इस फॉर्मेट में देखना चाहते हैं तो हमें डिस्क्रिप्शन में दिए गए नंबर पर कॉल करें.
Non-federal or unitary features. The Constitution of India has certain non-federal or unitary features which have led the critics to say that it is not merely federal in form but unitary in spirit. Some of the important unitary features of our Constitution are as follows. 1. A strong centre. The Constitution of India provides for a strong centre, a feature of unitary government. In the division of powers, 97 items are included in the Union list, while the state list contains only 67 items. Further, even on the subjects contained in the concurrent list, 47 of them, both the centre and the states have power to legislate, but the central government enjoys an overriding position. 2. A single constitution for union and states. The states in India have not been given any right to make their own constitution. The framers of the Constitution have provided for a single, common and unified constitution both for the centre and the states, except for the state of Jammu and Kashmir, which has its own constitution. Article 370. 3. Flexibility of the constitution. The Constitution of India is rather flexible. In other federations, amendments to the constitution can be made only with the consent and approval of the units. In India, the Parliament can amend most of the provisions of the constitution single-handedly, either by a simple majority or by a 2/3 majority. 4. Single citizenship. The Indian Constitution provides for single citizenship of India, which is common to all the people of various states and union territories. 5. Inequality of representation in Rajya Sabha. A constitution does not accord equal representation to all the states. It accords representation to the various states in the Rajya Sabha on the basis of their population. What this means? Well, this means that the states with larger populations send more representatives in comparison to the states with smaller population. Further, the Rajya Sabha also has 12 members nominated by the President from amongst persons who have specialized in the field of art, literature, science, and social services. This is a clear departure from the federal principle. 6. Existence of union territories. Another feature which is a clear pointer to the unitary character of the Indian Constitution is the existence of administrative units known as the union territories. These units are directly governed by the central government and do not enjoy any independent powers or autonomy. Representation of states and union territories. Representation of states and union territories in the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha. Here is a list of states and their members in the Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. Andhra Pradesh has 11 members in Rajya Sabha and 25 in Lok Sabha. Arunachal Pradesh, 1 in Rajya Sabha, 2 in Lok Sabha. Assam, 7 in Rajya Sabha, 14 in Lok Sabha. Bihar, 16 in Rajya Sabha and in Lok Sabha, 40. Chhattisgarh, 5 members in Rajya Sabha and 11 in Lok Sabha. Goa, 1 in Rajya Sabha, 2 in Lok Sabha. Gujarat, 11 members in Rajya Sabha and 26 in Lok Sabha. Haryana, 5 members in Rajya Sabha and 10 in Lok Sabha. Himachal Pradesh has 3 members in Rajya Sabha and 4 in Lok Sabha. Jammu and Kashmir, 4 members in Rajya Sabha and 6 in Lok Sabha. Jharkhand, 6 members in Rajya Sabha and 14 in Lok Sabha. Karnataka, 12 members in Rajya Sabha and 28 in Lok Sabha. Kerala, 9 members in Rajya Sabha and 20 in Lok Sabha. Madhya Pradesh, 11 members in Rajya Sabha, 28 in Lok Sabha. Maharashtra, 19 in Rajya Sabha and 48 in Lok Sabha. Manipur, 1 member in Rajya Sabha and 2 in Lok Sabha. Meghalaya, also 1 in Rajya Sabha and 2 in Lok Sabha. Mizoram and Nagaland both have 1 member in Rajya Sabha and 1 in Lok Sabha. Odisha, 10 members in Rajya Sabha and 21 in Lok Sabha. Punjab, 7 members in Rajya Sabha, 13 in Lok Sabha. Rajasthan, 10 members in Rajya Sabha, 25 in Lok Sabha. Sikkim has 1 member each in Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. Tamil Nadu, 18 members in Rajya Sabha and 39 members in Lok Sabha. Telangana has 7 members in Rajya Sabha and 16 in Lok Sabha. Tripura has 1 member in Rajya Sabha and 2 in Lok Sabha. Uttarakhand, 3 members in Rajya Sabha and 5 in Lok Sabha. Uttar Pradesh has 31 members in Rajya Sabha and 80 members in Lok Sabha. This is the highest representation. West Bengal has 16 members in Rajya Sabha and 42 members in Lok Sabha. And now the Union Territories. Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Chandigarh, Dadar and Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu, and Lakshadweep do not have any members in Rajya Sabha and have 1 member each in the Lok Sabha. Delhi has 3 members in the Rajya Sabha and 7 in the Lok Sabha, and Puducherry has 1 member each in Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha.
अगर आप अपने सिलेबस के सारे चैप्टर्स इस फॉर्मेट में देखना चाहते हैं तो हमें डिस्क्रिप्शन में दिए गए नंबर पर कॉल करें।
The Union Parliament. The Union Legislature comprises the President and the 2 houses of Parliament, the House of the People, that is the Lok Sabha, and the Council of States, that is the Rajya Sabha. In a democracy, people are their own masters. Ours is a representative democracy where people exercise their sovereign power through their elected representatives. The Parliament is the body of people's representatives who have supreme power of governance in a democratic country. Lok Sabha. The Lok Sabha is the House of the People. The members of the Lok Sabha are directly elected by the people of India. Term. According to the Constitution, the term of the Lok Sabha is 5 years. However, it can be dissolved before the expiry of its normal term by the President on the advice of the Prime Minister. During the proclamation of an emergency, the period of the Lok Sabha may be extended by Parliament for 1 year at a time. The new Lok Sabha must be elected within 6 months after the national emergency is lifted. Composition. The maximum strength of the Lok Sabha, as provided by the Constitution, is 552. Out of this, 1. Not more than 530 members shall represent the states. 2. Not more than 20 members shall represent the Union territories. 3. 2 members of the Anglo-Indian community may be nominated by the President to the Lok Sabha in case he feels that this community is not adequately represented. The allotment of members to the various states is made on a population basis. Uttar Pradesh is represented in the Lok Sabha by 80 members. Maharashtra sends 48 members. Goa, Manipur and Meghalaya 2 each, and Mizoram, Nagaland and Sikkim 1 each. The Union Territory of Delhi sends 7 members to the Lok Sabha. Qualifications for membership. Conditions needed for a person to be a member of Lok Sabha are: 1. He should be an Indian citizen. 2. He should be at least 25 years of age. 3. He should have his name in the electoral rolls in some part of the country. 4. He should not be an insolvent. That is, he should not be in debt and should have the ability to meet his financial commitments. 5. He should not hold any office of profit under the government. 6. He should not be a proclaimed criminal. And 7. He should not be of unsound mind. Disqualification of membership. A person shall be disqualified for being chosen as and for being a member of either House of Parliament. 1. If he holds any office of profit under the government of India or the government of any state other than an office exempted by Parliament by law, but not a minister for the Union or for a state. 2. If he is of unsound mind and stands so declared by a competent court. 3. If he is an undischarged insolvent. 4. If he is not a citizen of India or has voluntarily acquired citizenship of a foreign state or is under an acknowledgement of allegiance or adherence to a foreign power. 5. If he is so disqualified by or under any law made by Parliament. If any question arises as to whether a member of either House of Parliament has become subject to any of the above disqualifications, the President's decision, in accordance with the opinion of the Election Commission, shall be final. A penalty of ₹500 per day may be imposed upon a person who sits or votes in either House of Parliament, knowing that he is not qualified or that he is disqualified for membership thereof. Government of the Union. The Government of the Union is headed by the President. Under him is the Executive, which is the Council of Ministers, and the Legislature, which is also known as the Parliament. The Parliament has the Council of States or Rajya Sabha and the House of People or Lok Sabha. Rajya Sabha has not more than 250 members and Lok Sabha has not more than 552 members. Out of the 250 members of Rajya Sabha, 12 are nominated by President, and there are not more than 238 representatives of states and union territories. Out of the 552 members of the Lok Sabha, there are not more than 530 representatives of states, plus not more than 2 nominated Anglo-Indians, and there are not more than 20 representatives of union territories.
अगर आप अपने सिलेबस के सारे चैप्टर्स इस फॉर्मेट में देखना चाहते हैं तो हमें डिस्क्रिप्शन में दिए गए नंबर पर कॉल करें। ऐसे ही और एजुकेशनल वीडियोस देखने के लिए हमारे चैनल होम रिवाइज को सब्सक्राइब करें।